Wow.
Okay, so now we're back from our little app break and a few minor technical problems. And we're also additionally joined by Niall McAvoy in the commentary box. So hello.
Good evening.
Alright.
It's morning.
It's evening here.
Oh, I'm just in from the pub, so.
I think it looks like I'm the only one talking. So how much of the race have you been following? Have you been there from the start? I guess.
Yeah, I was on from the start till about 10:30, which would have been about 6.5 hours in, and then I went out and I'm only back now. So, but I was following it on my phone and stuff, see how they were getting on, and it's all good so far.
That certainly looks quite good for you at the moment. It being in first in GT2 and in second in GT1, with very much a chance to win that as well. So
yeah, I suppose we just gotta hope that we don't get any bad luck, like disconnects or anything. Because I think we certainly have the pace in GT2, and GT1 is a bit of to see how the pit stops go, I suppose, with Speedo.
let's be honest, in GT2, looks like some other teams have cleaned possible rivals off the road a bit early on, and themselves as well. So
Yeah.
well, you've got quite a gap there. I think probably roughly 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, something like 2 minutes.
It's just a back and forth fight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I gather anyway from just coming back. But yeah, GT2 looks about 2 minutes 40 seconds or so. So it looks, yeah, it's alright, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I suppose. Still a long race. For me, it'll feel like a lifetime, personally, really. Been sitting on the same chair for 13 hours now.
Hey, you get yourself a nice little ass groove in the seat.
God, nah. Jeez.
Is it wooden?
No, it's just office chair. I think it's actually made from fake leather. Yeah, it looks. Do you have any like insights on strategy, or just gonna drive from teams 2 cars?
Well, I'm a bit drunk, so I might let it out, but I don't know yet. It's just the same old drivers. Everyone's driven already for GT2, and GT1 there's only Jarno left to drive, and he's not driving till another 2 hours, so there's not really much to say. I think Hugo's in the car next for GT2, so we get
certainly not been just cruising around as well. I think he's got the fastest lap in his second stint or something.
Yeah, it's madness. 2:46.46. I think he done a 0.3 earlier on today when he was practicing. So
certainly is quite amazing if you consider that. Yeah, 2 years ago, 2:46.2 was the fastest lap in FZR with the same horsepower. So
yeah, and they got drafted off GT1 because I actually I was in that race and I think our best was something like 2:46.8 or something. So yeah, Sirius did a really good time.
You don't really get performances like these anymore, where just one car drives away. At least not as frequently anymore. I mean, Sirius winning by 3 laps wasn't only due to their, well, let's say, own edge almost, but also to, I think, your team timed out, didn't it? And then you finished second.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, that was more. Well, Jack kind of disappeared, and they had to disconnect him. But I don't think it was. There was still only maybe about 1 or 2 minutes between first and second, so like we weren't that far behind even with the disconnect, and it was shit. Or sorry, bad luck.
Don't even think he was told to disconnect. Wasn't it like he got hit by a GT2 because no one saw it and he just rolled over and had to disconnect?
Oh yeah, it was something like that. I can't really remember, but it wasn't very nice.
Still
anyway,
sending split times. No one could see him.
Yeah, he was just invisible. He still doesn't know what the problem is. I think something to do with a big upload spike that he had for a couple of minutes.
That's, well, stuff like that happens, but then you've shown that you can win championships, like in GT2 World Series last year.
Yeah, that was a good win. But, Tomac kind of carried us all the way there with his 5 poles out of 5 or whatever he did, and we had Peter as well, Peter Goik. He's actually left us now, but he did the first few rounds with him and scored wins. And then we had, I can't even remember, but it was a good win, I suppose. There was a bit of competition there, and the first endurance championship that we've ever won. So
yeah, it sounds almost unbelievable, really, if you think 3ID has managed to win the last 3 IGTC races in a row in 09 and almost won a championship, and the same the year after. It's just like always there was this bit of bad luck just somewhere in it, which kind of spoiled it.
Yeah, I think we maybe peaked at the wrong time, but I think maybe iRacing was a blessing in disguise. We got a few good racers like Jesse Neiman, and he joined us after first kind of died a bit, and then a few more Finnish guys, and then we got our name in iRacing, and then Hugo, of course, winning the Drivers' World Championship with Jesse and Kloski, because coming like doing really well as well. So like he put a stamp down on the iRacing world, and it's kind of transferring over back to LFS again with this race, which is nice to see. And it's nice to see Jack and Dave and Hugo and Jesse kind of, well, the first 3 definitely back together again. They were kind of like our triangle of love for a while, 2 years ago in Masters of Endurance, and it's nice to see them back again, kind of battling up for the win.
It's always good to see people coming back from one-off events like this.
Yeah, we were going to last year's Massive Endurance, but I think the GT0 and maybe the 3 classes was a bit much, because there wasn't that many driving LFS, and then they were trying to split it up into 3 classes, and then it just gets diluted, and you kind of see that towards the end of the season. There wasn't that many teams kind of left, so which is a bit sad to see, but I'm glad it's picked up this year with a good interest.
Yeah, but that was, I guess it was kind of a thing to try and get, well, something for everyone. Just like people who want the new challenge with GTO and want what they already had with GT1 or GT2, but was just a bit, well, overblown, especially with the speed difference between the GT2s and GTOs. God, I've never had anything like that. I've done one stint in round 1 with GTOs lapping me, and I've never been that scared.
Yeah, it was a bit silly, I suppose, but it would have been nice. Like, it would have been really good if it was just a single series GT0, maybe, like, you know, something different, and then you might get the best of the best back and really battle it out. Like, because like you see a lot of good races in IGTC when it's single class and there's a big field.
Oh, big off! I think that might have been Infinity Skills because they just shift S to chatting.
Oh hell!
Wait, that's
actually, there's a car stuck in this core.
Did someone just say, oh,
Core
hell?
GT1.
Yeah, that was me.
Corey, don't shoot shift P. You're right there.
Booty!
That's a shift S.
Why is he
Oh
keep
hell!
Corey getting a right front puncture just in that corner. Oh. Going from bad to worse for Core GT1.
Whoa!
Oh, now the leader's coming through.
Oh
Second
man,
place.
that was close.
Left front punch.
Some understeer that car now.
Yeah, it's having a bit of trouble turning.
Complete left front suspension broken. Got a heart attack there.
Left front suspension is broken?
Left front suspension.
Or you might go into the wall here.
Core
Oh, no,
guys.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's like 50% done on upper and lower wishbone. The right rear, left rear is also like a third. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to repair that.
He's driving pretty hard considering the amount of damage he's got. He's
Can
might throw
turn
it off the
rather
track.
quickly with his joystick.
This is gonna not be good. Oh wow. Pretty easy.
Didn't think there would be that much grip there. Isn't, but he's just kind of balancing it somehow.
I think it's still flat.
Brake.
I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. Well, he did a pretty good job actually. He didn't lose too much time considering. He got a good exit.
Sounds like kind of okay.
Hit the
Right over the
apex.
chicane.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
He's made it into the pit lane. Infinity Skills get their drive-through for chat.
Alright.
We now are actually on lap 300. I completely missed almost. Or the GT1 leader. Let's say. Probably gonna see something like, I don't know, I'm not even sure. Many laps, plenty of for sure. Okay, Boofy's guess is that it's going to be 533 laps. It's not going to go like GT Series round 1 where the leader crosses the finish line to start another lap like 2 seconds from the end and then everyone gets punctures. Loses places. It was kind of funny. Well, we won't know until in some hours time, 10 hours and 20 minutes, 20 hours and 30 minutes. Then, well, God, what do I know?
What are you trying to say, dude?
Trying to say how long how long there's left in the race, which I could just do by looking on the streets. 10 hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah, 10.5 hours.
Anyway, Phil, is that your roof cam on the stream just now?
It's similar. It's not my exact one, because for some reason, when I go to this camera, sometimes it'll be on like 10 FOV or something like that. No idea why.
That's
So
right.
I keep having to adjust it back.
The field of view looks... Mine kind of looks like that, only it's far higher up and the field of view is a lot smaller and it's kind of looking down in a big angle. Probably be a pretty cool camera position to show like onboard fights. You kind of see a bit more than from in-car view.
Whoa! That was a bit close.
And that's just as I've been switching through cars again.
That's what you
Always
get.
missing everything. The second worst person in the world at paying attention to things.
Guess who's still driving?
Dennis?
Good guess.
How
Poor
long
guy.
has he been in that car?
Far too long.
Must have been like 3-4 hours now, for sure, if not more. Probably
I don't
hasn't
think-
been.
Has Ray even woken up?
Yep.
God,
6
no.
hours. And the
Been in
traffic
it
is
for...
fucking hell. 7 hours. No, 6 hours and 56 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot.
Do you remember, I think it was 09010 Mo, and Jonesy did the epic mega stint? Was it Jonesy or was it Ray that did it?
I don't think Jonesy was racing then. I think it was Ray. Unless it was the year before.
It might have been the year before then. The year that we won the 24 hour.
Yeah,
That'd
that was the year
be-
before.
Yeah, 0809.
It was either Jonesy or Ray did like a massive stint.
How long?
I think he told us that story earlier. Oh God.
You told us many earlier.
And some of them contain swear words of different origins.
Actually, all of them did.
And, well, every second word was one, let's be honest.
We're post-watershed, it's okay. Without swearing, it's after 9 o'clock.
I'm trying so hard to not swear, you have no idea.
You just have to say, fuck.
I think,
You can say duck.
Simon, or, Skippy should be on later.
Skypey!
God.
It's,
I love Skypey!
Bet he's gonna moan about something again. And he's gonna have a go at you, Phil, for ruining FZR and GT2.
He should have done the race. Why didn't he do it? Did he have exams or something?
I have no idea.
I don't, he couldn't get anybody to drive.
It was just him and Seb, and they didn't have a third person to drive.
What happened to the local Norby Kiss?
Rick is
Too busy racing
pit,
trucks.
He's too busy just racing trucks, probably.
putting, Nikki and 3ID back in the lead.
Yay! Dick Jamal. There's Vito.
Simon's trying to unlap himself. Should be
How,
fun.
about it. Doc, why aren't you racing?
I'm too slow.
I can't believe we've only had one person rolling up to now.
How many people have timed out? I don't think, it doesn't look like there's that many.
Go for a dive bomb. Ah,
Probably not the best idea on the GT1 leader.
yeah. Why not? Great idea to do it to
He's
him.
on R2 front tires and you can dive bomb him from 3 car lengths back into a hairpin.
Easily.
Like a boss. Actually, no, you should dive bomb on Nicky, because you'll go out
Is it
sick
Nicky?
and on your ass.
He's allergic to that, isn't he?
Why isn't he drafting him? Like, why isn't he sitting in his slipstream? Wants to go.
Don't know.
Simon.
Ooh, very wide. Almost. I thought he was gonna run off the road there. Hey, GT2 Adventures ahead.
Kursk. Puncture.
Oh, Jesus.
God, concept racing, puncturer.
That lad is a liability.
Left front puncture. It means he can't roll, oh for damn sake.
Which tire is down?
Left front. Actually, he must have locked it up because that has a lot of tread left. Oh! Ooh, Speedo GT2 almost crashing into the number 20 GT1 car going into the pits. It was very, very late braking.
Nothing like a crash at 80 kilometers an hour.
Let me see how CSF is doing. Oh wait, he's on his out lap. That's, I was gonna say, well, how has he done a 52-second first split?
Is Dennis dead yet? Is he still on the track, or is he pulled over
he's
to
on the
side
track,
somewhere
yes.
to have a nap?
Still very much on the track. He's just started a stint a few minutes ago.
Poor guy.
Well, I'll survive. Probably.
Simon's getting around 380 to unlap himself.
No, I actually somehow really like the way Nicky downshifts. It's so consistent and engine saving. It's I don't think anyone's ever gone that far away from the red line. Being that close to the red line, I don't know, he just does it in such a smooth way.
Probably gets engine damage.
Nah.
I need to blame everyone else but himself.
I've seen Aymar do a bit of, yeah, over revving into turn 1 mainly.
Yeah. He's quick enough as it is.
Just trying to slow himself down by doing that. To make it more fair. Or fairer even. People can't criticise me for me not knowing any grammar, which I don't know anyways because it's 6:44 AM. I have been talking on this for 13 hours and 30 minutes.
So,
Yeah.
Infinity Esports has actually got the fastest lap in GT1 as far as I can see.
What? Really?
No, low
I'm
land.
looking at the
Check
tracker
the
now.
Check the tracker.
Lowland Lines has got the fastest lap in GT1.
Yeah, right.
Infinity has got
The
the
fourth fastest.
4th fastest, yes.
Oh, well, I'm checking on remote. And maybe
yeah, LLL timed
people had...
out.
Okay. But I'm looking at the times, I was like, why is everybody so slow?
I think
Right.
at this stage of the race, many people are at different kind of stages of their stint, so it's going to be
Yeah.
The sad part is, this is when Simon's awake the most.
Oh, you mean like around this time of day?
Yeah. He normally goes to bed at like 8 a.m.
And the sad thing is I can confirm this. At least that he's awake at this time, I don't know when he goes to bed. Otherwise stay up at all.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Good luck, everyone.
See you now.
Later, no.
Bye.
See, I was talking to Ben earlier, and I was almost positive that he said that he'd be done by 5 UTC, and he would help commentate.
Well, that's good, so I can go to bed.
Oh wait,
Or like,
he just
at
made a
least
pit
1
stop.
hour or 2.
Yeah, he's still driving.
He's not gonna be taking over, is he?
Nobody's taking over his car?
What? Wait, I bet you I'm blind. No, wait, Dario Ramos is gonna take over. I only had eyes. Things would be so much easier.
So I think Ben is done for core GT2.
He had to do quite a few of the European night stints.
We always do. Last year, I think I was doing stints until 3 a.m. my time. That'd be 8 a.m. in Europe.
You do thingy, like half the night in a 16-hour race as well. In 2010.
Don't get me started on that.
You have
Timu.
such a
I
great
can't
experience.
drive without my coffee. The coffee store doesn't open until 9 a.m.
Oh god. Is he coffee addicted or something?
Yeah, I don't know if he still is as much. He used to be a coffee addict. Well, in his defense, we only had 3 drivers for that race, and Rudy did the first 4 hours, and then he had to
decided
go.
that'd be enough.
Well, he had a
Did he?
real life thing to go to. It was when he was doing his real life racing, and me and Timu had to do the other 12 hours on our own. We split the first 6 beautifully, but then the last 6, Timu didn't have his coffee, so I had to drive them all.
He did 6 in a row.
6 hours, 45 minutes.
Something I don't ever want to do in my entire life. And people joining for pit stops, I don't think there's something, well, there's nothing called a pit stop window anymore. more than one car really, except for I think the higher cars that are still on the server of the top ranked teams. You're not gonna see that.
Ben Keogh, I know you can hear me. Get in here.
And you just like message him or something.
Well, I see him typing on stream chat.
Well, yeah, well he's been the whole time, hasn't he, when he wasn't driving? Well, not the whole time, but at times.
Well, Kistner decides he's going to talk for Ben.
Oh my god, I'm just seeing in the stream chat, I'm not the only one who gets black wheels from his wheel. Makes me feel a lot better about myself.
I haven't had that problem with the G27.
I
The
had it with
G25.
I had it with the G27, I don't know, it's like marbles off the wheel.
Yeah, I had that from the G25. It was interesting.
You only notice it once you take the hand off the wheel.
Yeah. Plus,
It's
for
like,
some reason, my left hand always gripped the wheel harder. No idea why. And my left hand would be completely numb after a stint, or multiple stints.
well,
That's really noobish.
yeah. I think I've never counter-steered with both hands in LFS. I only always
What?
did with my right hand, yeah.
You take so you take a hand off to counter steer.
Yeah. It's just, it makes no sense, I know, but it's mostly
No,
I
it sort
do
of makes sense because when I was racing touring cars, I sometimes did the same thing, like just random counter steer. Like if it was like really sideways, I'd take a hand off and just with one hand because you can move a bit faster with the one hand. So I don't think it's that silly.
It depends on what kind of steering rotation you have as well, I guess.
I don't know, mine was just a standard steering rack.
I only use 350.
Yeah, 360 in LFS. I don't know why. Just always felt decent to me. But I have to use 900 in iRacing, or everything just feels wrong.
Yeah, I'm the same, Phil. But after iRacing though, I've probably started using like sort of 450 on LFS now, but I might go back to 360 or something, I'm not sure, once I get a bit more comfortable with the cars. That's if I do go back on LFS. Then it's having a bit of grass drift off the hairpin.
Proving the L. What the hell was I just gonna say? That car's name doesn't start with L. Proving the FZR's rally capabilities there.
Hey, we're on board with him.
He's catching labbers.
And actually,
Might as well watch him.
Powerslave said earlier in the stream chat, I forgot to mention this, that the off-center thingy is on purpose.
Yeah, it is.
But in my opinion, it looks wrong.
We don't care what you think though. Like,
Oh, that's mean.
that's your opinion. You can have it.
I don't really care anymore because I'm so tired, I might as well not have one. Mate, if that enables me to go and sleep, it would be just fine with me.
Well, that was very generous of that XR2 car to get out of the way for Dennis there.
Yeah. Many of them have been like that though. Been really nice. Surprising actually.
It's only been when, you know, they got caught in the really stupid places like that stupid chicane after split 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I suppose the thing is, like, the XR2 cars are a lot of the times actually faster through the middle of the corner than the GT1 cars.
Yeah, because they use the R2 tires.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Dennis Lin has just overtaken Conquest GT1 in the pits.
Might jump them like over the rest of the race because he's on the you know, on the R3s all round, and he's still got a decent amount of tire tread, so he manages to go longer. It's the same thing with as with Friday and Speedo.
Yeah. Wonder if it'd be interesting to see if Dennis or the other Infinity boys can get the car onto a podium position. I mean, it's a big call. We'll see what happens.
But they're currently, well, they're not a lap down on the third place car, so I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's impossible.
Third
SR,
place car, SR.
SR GT1 in third place are currently using Janitis, who's, from the looks of it, not as fast as Sasha or Bert Knops.
Hey, Sasha.
Sasha Riegler, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how to describe him really, that's why I say I don't know.
But you're gonna say Sasha Pasic.
Nah. I think you would have to actually pay him to have him drive a GT1 XR in this.
Maybe.
We'll give him a massive jar of Nutella from what he's previously requested for ridiculous tasks.
Actually talked to Skypey about it a few weeks ago. Actually on Skype we had a big 3-hour conversation about car setups and all that. It was pretty good.
What are you gonna say? You had a big conversation about Nutella?
No, I don't think. Oh, it might have
That's
come up.
disappointing.
Nutella might have come up, but I didn't really get it, so I changed the subject. But
Oh dear. I need sleep. Just, God, my brain's just turning off.
Yeah, I've had a few chats with them every now and then.
does he tell you off for doing stupid stuff to your setups?
No. That was back in 2008, 2009.
Oh yeah.
He basically, I went through Skippy boot camp at the FCR. I'm dead serious. There was the 16-hour race was at KY3. It was a week before MOE at KY3.
Yeah, didn't he like totally change you guys' setup?
Well, actually he completely changed our car. You know, core was always XRR. And
Yeah.
MOE looked like it was going to be FCR favored. So I had to learn it. Obviously I had never driven it. So he basically, for a week, we sat on server and I would just drive and he would just yell at me the entire time. Everything I was doing wrong. You slid here, you slid there, you touched the grass, you took the oval turn wrong. Anything and everything.
And it'd
Did he
be all
also
in
tell you
capitals too.
off? Do you also tell you off for using custom view or roof cam?
Dennis Lin with a stop go.
What has he done? Whoa, I think I know what he's done.
What's he done? Don't tell me he's taken out a
I
GT2 car.
I think he's taken out a GT2 car.
Dennis!
He took out Hellenic Racing Team, exiting the chicane, trying to go for a gap that wasn't there, and completely spun them around 180 degrees.
You know what I
I think he'll be absolutely full of joy right now.
Yeah, I think he's fully raging right now.
Which is what I said. He's already
Yeah,
lost
Skippy.
like 2 tennis in the last sector just from like seeing the stop-go penalty message, I guess.
Skippy boot camp. Many people disliked him for it. I absolutely loved him for it.
The thing is, he's not one of the guys that like thinks he knows what he's talking about. Like, there's a lot of people who like to call themselves engineers or something, but they just sort of guess what the car setup should do, and they just go sliding it out and set it up. So they run this soft and gooey setup. But Sharpie actually knows what to do properly. So if you listen to him, you're on it.
Yeah, it's
The
scary
hardest-
actually.
The
How
hardest
much
thing
you
is,
can know.
yeah. I mean, I used to think Skype was full of knowledge, but like, not that Skype isn't, but my race engineer from this year was every time he spoke to me, he reminded me of Skype. Not that he yelled at me or anything, but well, actually he did a couple of times, but like, I mean, just his knowledge about everything, and it's just so logical.
Yeah, Skippy, I don't know if you probably know this. He did his thesis on aerodynamics, I believe. And he sent me like all this data, just images and everything. And it was crazy. He explained it so thoroughly. I was confused most of the time, but it was cool.
Yeah. He's good. We'll get him in here, I reckon.
What time is it there?
For him? Maybe.
It should be about 8 a.m.
Croatia is GMT2, so it should be, I think, maybe even 9. No, wait, 8, of course, fair. Since I'm GMT1.
This is actually the lowest the viewer count has been since
Start of the race? Yeah.
the start of the race. Before the stream actually started, it was already 150, I think. And before the race even started, it was over 200. And then, yeah, the peak was at 370. And it stayed at over 300 for a long time.
Certainly a lot of people taking interest in this race.
Nothing wrong with that.
Obviously not. Actually, a limit, drive-throughs and stop-goes have to be served in. It's 10 minutes, okay. It's 10-minute limit, so I think, yeah. Hope Dennis knows that as well.
I don't know if he has a teammate to tell him.
What do you want me to tell him?
He has 10 minutes to serve the penalty. I think he only has about 3 minutes left.
He's got 5 minutes left to serve it, so either he does it this time or the next lap.
Nicky has been around since the beginning of the race, and yeah. Oh, Hugo to join.
Yeah, I think personally I'm gonna go have a bit of a nap for 3 hours,
Whoa,
so gonna
whoa,
not
whoa.
miss the end of the race.
I thought you had to do something.
Well, I do, but meh. Maybe I can talk myself out of it, but I guess I can't, so it's gonna be shit. Then I can only sleep for like 2 hours max now, if I get to bed. It's better than nothing, else then I'll be tired, and not tired and moody.
Nicky's flashing his lights at Jack.
Guys, I'd say,
That would be so funny if it put Jack off and Jack went flying into the wall.
all I'm gonna say about going off by being scared is scaring Ray.mp3. File's amazing. No one probably knows it. You could link to it, and I think it would provide people with entertainment.
I want to link to the penalty that Dennis got, because I've heard from a few people that it was a little bit average.
Ah, both 380 cars pit.
Nice.
What's kind of secret plan are they doing?
Yeah, some type of hacks plan, obviously.
It's going to happen.
Macros.
It's by pit. Jack, how many times can you miss the pit? But what's going to happen right now is that Nicky is going to put his engine into Jack's car.
Oh yeah, I thought so.
And they're gonna put the XR engine into the SLR, but without this restriction.
Well, I hope not. That would be really bad.
Probably.
At the same time. Oh, it's hoping they crash. Hugo is not on the car.
Anyways, I'll guess see you in about 3 hours time.
You know you want to watch Hugo Lewis drive.
No, I already have, so
Plus you've watched him many times before.
not really.
That was a good pit stop from the XR2 car then. Came out in front of it, in front of the GT1 car.
Yeah, they've used far less fuel. Probably about.
Oh, and Jack missed box like 500 times.
Yeah. Probably about
Oh god.
4 seconds less fuel.
Anyways, yeah, I'll be back on here for more emotion, less gibberish in about 3 hours time.
Do you know before you
Roger
leave?
that, homie.
Yes.
How long Chris Ford's going to be driving?
I have no idea, I haven't seen their stint plan at all. But I don't think he'll be in the best of moods probably after his stints. At least I wouldn't put a bet on it.
You know what you should do also?
But
Ask Ben when the heck he's going to get on here.
no. To go to bed. Guys, yeah, as I said already about 4 million times, I'm gonna be back on later. Maybe Wilker will come back at some point in the future, Oscar and Chris, and we're gonna have a bit more race-related stuff maybe. Well, from people who are driving, a things from the night. But yeah, now it's pretty much spread out and just, yeah, driving and driving and driving and some more driving. So,
I wouldn't mind
yeah.
someone up here along with me. And Scott. Boothie doesn't
Yeah,
talk,
what's that,
so-
man?
Boofy
What's that,
to
dude?
talk.
Oh, I'm just saying, we need another commentator.
When?
Well, Dom's leaving. It'd be nice to have another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay until I go to the gym
When's that?
soon.
Oh. You gonna leave me
In
all
the
by
next-
myself?
In the next hour or so.
Jesus changes his name to Jack. Wow. It all makes sense now.
I'm gonna go back on the Infinity TeamSpeak after Dennis's stint just to hear him rage. It'll be amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. I think he's going to want to get on here, actually.
Yeah,
That's the
actually,
scary
I'm
part.
gonna. The annoying part is he just spent like 3 hours trying to get a position on CQ, and he did it. And then just to get a penalty.
Apparently, Jack was seeing stars when driving. Interesting. I normally see dots myself. Stars is pretty good.
Yeah, stars is good. Like, I usually get the old white dots and stuff.
Mine are normally like purple. I don't know why.
Yeah, I get the white ones.
Must be the air or water from down under. Gives you the white
Maybe.
ones.
One thing that does annoy me though about the protest system is the team that the team that protested Infinity are like 9th or 10th place, like 2 laps down, not even in the race, and you know, and Infinity were coming back through the field and actually probably going to put a good race on, and then they spoil a good race. So once again, we're going to have nothing to talk about.
That's how it
Yeah.
works, though.
A little bit annoying, to be honest. But that's the way that it works. I've
Yeah,
actually
I
heard
mean-
from a few people that the GT2 car actually changed lanes, but I don't know. I haven't watched the replay, so I'm not going to make a comment on that. I just hope the engine's good when Ray gets in the car, so he can just go and like do some old school ball bag driving.
It was actually funny. He got in the car the first time, and they were 10th, I believe. He puts it all the way up to 6th. Somebody else
Yeah.
gets in the car, and Koskinen, Hugo Lewis, has been driving for 3 minutes, not 3 hours. Back to the point. The next time he goes to get in the car, they do a repair, so now he's in 11th. And he battles it all the way up to 7th or 6th or whatever again.
Dennis
hasn't
would be
really
driving
got
well
to-
too, because I mean he got up to 4th place. It's not a bad effort.
Yeah, he's done very good for driving so many hours straight.
Yeah. Hugo's just a really good sim driver.
Yeah, he's crazy how consistent and stuff he can be.
I mean, he does spend enough time on it to be like. I mean, if he wasn't as good as he is, like, he'd be asking questions.
Yeah, it's puts a lot of time into it actually.
Yep.
I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I was still in core at the time, and well, to be honest, we didn't practice that much, but we pulled out a 5th by literally going 24 hours without timing out, repairing, or anything.
Yeah.
We weren't the quickest out there, but we just ran 5th the entire race. And Nolan, he asked Hugo how much he had practiced for the race. He's like, yeah, I did like 500 laps, kind of not as much as normal. And Nolan's like, what? Marius Gollenbeck's back for Raptor Racing.
Indeed, he is, Diaz.
By the way, are you upset that I had to leave during our Skype conversations?
Yeah, I'm actually really upset, dude.
Oh.
Man, like, you really cut me deep. Your girlfriend's got you by the balls, man.
Nah.
Cut me deep, dude. all I needed is someone to talk to. Just needed someone there for me, and you just left me.
I didn't
A
think it
moment
was
of
that
darkness.
bad.
Oh, it wasn't really.
It was also very, very dark my time. Dark. Very late.
So who's in charge of what cars we look at?
That's me.
Sick.
I'm doing...
I reckon we go through the whole field.
We
I
could,
reckon
yeah.
we start with Rick.
We can go through whatever car you want.
Alright, we'll start with Rick and his dong.
Leading. Because Nicky is pit. Rick has not.
Well, we're looking at Speedo at the moment.
But yeah, I have to do the recording, TV director, for the cameras, and I have to do overlays, commercials, all that.
Is that a whinge I hear, or a humble brag?
No, it's just...
It's a humble brag.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bragging, it's just...
Nah,
too
it's a
much.
humble brag.
And if anyone of you can smell anything, that's Boothy's laptop, which is apparently burning a table
On fire.
and getting a interesting smell.
Rick's actually driving very well. I think we should go on board with Rick for a few laps here, Phil, so we can see how he's driving. He is. He's actually he's a little bit more sideways than someone say like Hugo.
It's also the difference in car. GT1
Yeah,
seems
it's
to
not.
slide around a little bit more.
It's a weird setup they've got in this car though, the speedo setup. Like it really like washes away at the front on corner entry. I don't know if you noticed, I feel we'll watch into this next corner here, but like you watch it and like it takes a while for the front end to respond. I don't know if that's to try to save the rears while they're turning in or something. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. He might have too much front brake bias, so he's not able to trail brake going into the corner.
I think that would just result in a brake locking rather than a understeer.
I'm not sure really.
And if you lock a front brake, then you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, that's true. But I know Mark has popped a front tire his first stint, but their rear tires get hot beginning a stint because they're running heavy fuel tanks in the back, and they burn the rears. But then obviously at the end, XRR front engined just burns the fronts. Not burns them, but takes the tread off.
Yeah. Obviously they don't do a whole lot of roll bar change throughout the stint, or maybe they say, you know, within sort of 10 clicks. Bit sideways through there, having a bit of a drift.
Watch him negotiate traffic here.
Yeah. Be interesting to see how he gets them.
Yeah, he turns a lot for that corner.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, the front really washes away on the entry. I think that's why they lose so much
suspension.
front tread. Yeah. It's hard to say. Oh, that was close to the FXR there.
Another close one.
Yeah, I'm about 1 second or 2 seconds behind you, Phil. Green.
Yeah, it's not that far back actually. I'm under the Michelin Bridge now.
Yeah, I'm now.
Surprised. Normally, I never really have a problem actually. The stream's always within 10 seconds of live, which is good.
Yeah.
I noticed like multi-BC or PSR TV for iRacing, it's about 45 seconds to a minute of delay. Not good if your teammate times out.
Oh, so looks like Infinity's got a new driver in, which is Freak. Danzi. Anton Strative. Has many names, but the real name is Anton.
Oh, so everyone's driving. Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Oh, hey there. You have any more stints, Fuse?
Yeah, probably around 2 or so. I think so, at least.
After his stop-go penalty, Dennis is clearly the fastest car on the track by pretty much over half a second a lap.
Yeah, he rages. Cause right after he got that penalty, he passed us, which is concept racing, and he did that in spectacular fashion with blinkers and the horn and everything. But I guess it's working for him as motivation. If you see his face.
I mean, to be honest, his pace has been like that through every stint. He's been doing high 38s and low 39s in every stint anyway. He's sort of been consistently the fastest guy. As far as I've seen, he doesn't have the outright fastest lap, but for the last few stints,
yeah, his
probably been one of the quickest.
Average lap, yeah, indicates he's one of the quickest guys.
Yeah, he doesn't, like in his stint, nearly every lap's a 39. Or if it's a 40, it's like a 40.1 or something.
Yeah, I'm getting more frustrated with every stint I do. I keep driving the same splits. I'm consistent, but I'm consistently slow.
Time to go faster, Jorgen.
What?
Time to go faster.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been saying that to myself for the past 3 stints already.
Couldn't be that hard, could it?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not putting the laps together. Keep making small mistakes everywhere. Guess the constellation's finally fading, even though I'm pretty much awake.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate.
Good, you can help me stay awake. I have to go through the night now. It's only 1:30.
Yeah, I woke up at like 10 minutes before the race started.
Well, last night, I thought it would be smart. Stay up late, and then you can stay up late the next night. And...
But you went to sleep really early.
no. I actually went to sleep too late, and then had to wake up an hour before the race, obviously, to get everything set up. And I only got like 5 to 6 hours to sleep. I didn't get a decently long sleep.
Yeah, true that. But yeah, when you went to sleep, all the Europeans were still up.
When?
On TeamSpeak at least. Last night.
Oh, I didn't go to sleep then.
Dude,
Oh.
so I'm gonna go, have a quick train, and I'll be back later.
Make sure you
to
do.
to help you out, Phil.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not doing much tonight, so I've got like nearly all night. I think. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but we'll leave that up to the proper commentators.
Yeah, they should hopefully be back in the next 4 hours.
You know, if
Yeah,
Dennis keeps this up, he might be able to unlap himself. He's consistently a second quicker than Rick. Keeps it up for another 9 hours, a second a lap faster. Do you think he's got enough time?
He could,
might.
but he's not going to be able to drive another 9 hours.
No, he's not. But Ray should be faster than Dennis, though.
Yeah, he can only drive like 2 more hours. He's driven nearly 8 hours already.
And I'm not sure about Anton's pace, but I don't think Anton is that far off Dennis, to be honest. So I think he's actually got a pretty good pace going.
He is, but compared to Dennis, he's like over a second slower. But that's
Okay.
not bad pace at all.
Yeah, so it's about the same pace as sort of Rick or someone.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So then at least if Infinity can sort of continue on that gap as Anton does take over from Dennis Lind.
Okay, before you go,
Yeah.
alright, this is how fast it happened. He switched.
What happened?
He switched with Anton, disconnected instantly, and he's already on this TeamSpeak. Before he joins this channel, you must calm him down.
No, I'm gonna go see him.
The duck has left the channel. Seems Marius Gollenbeck is catching Genuine. That
Genuine.
Genuine.
Well, that's interesting. An interesting pronunciation.
Wait a minute. What is he talking about? I want to destroy Ivanov.
Elaborate
They're
on
so
that.
far apart.
What do you mean? Genuine. Oh, wait. No, Raptor is. Oh, a minute behind Genuine, but I'm pretty sure Marius is doing better pace than Clydas is.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the gap between Speedo Racing in first and My 3ID in second is only 7 seconds, and Speedo has to pit in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, Nikki's been pretty strong.
Yeah, let's hope his connection stays stable for the rest of the race, because he's had like at least 3 or 4 disconnects now when joining the server for some odd reason. But before actually getting into the car.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I wonder if Josh DeFabio is still up. If he was still up, he'd be telling Rick to just let Robin go. He's got him this time.
Yeah, well, at least we're seeing something resembling a fight for position.
Yeah, even though he's just unlapping himself.
Yeah. Well, so technically it is for position in a very remote way.
Yeah. Wish they hadn't have had the troubles. Would have been nice to have a 3-way fight for the lead.
Yeah, but then again, that might still happen. There's still 9.5 hours left.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I think the race is
Yeah.
almost over, I look at the time left.
Yeah, that's deceivingly short. But yeah, Sonic Realms has been running in third for quite some hours already, but that was mainly thanks to Riegler and Knops driving back to back. But now they've got Unitas driving, who is slower by a
Whoa!
lot.
Is that server lag? Or me lagging?
I got it up on the stream too, Phil. That lag.
Well, yeah, you see what I see.
I thought you were in the server.
I am in the server,
Yeah, I'm
But
on
it could
the
be me
stream,
lagging.
you gronk.
but it could
So I
be
don't
me
see
lagging.
what you see at all. Yeah, it could be. I don't see what you see. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see?
Well, I kinda do because I'm broadcasting it.
I see Dennis in the commentary box.
Yeah, he got
That's
moved.
what I
Yeah.
say.
But since he's still not talking, might as well answer a question from the stream. Blig asked, are cars faster beginning stint, ending stint, or somewhere in the middle? Either of you is qualified to answer that.
It matters.
In the end of stint.
Yeah, it should be end of stint, but normally it matters
Just
what tire compound.
under
Yeah,
the
it depends a
45th
lot.
minute is where the car should be clearest.
Yeah, especially when you're on R3 in the GT1s, then the drop-off in the end is quite severe, yeah? So the last couple of laps, even though it's light, aren't going to be the fastest. On our set, it's around 45 minutes, which is the fastest. We're running R2, R3. The sweet spot for the tires is like after the heat peak ends.
Yeah, the thing about running it all the way to the end is technically, let's say between 55 minutes and an hour should be
Yeah.
the fastest, let's say. But when you're doing endurance racing, you're so, I don't want to pump the tires, so you don't
Yeah, true.
ever really see that.
Yeah, because you're just better lose like 2-3 tenths a lap in the end, rather than lose a minute or two thanks to the puncture.
Yeah.
Someone's asking how long would R4s last?
Well, it matters who's driving. In GT0 West Hill,
Yeah.
Mark Bumby made them almost pop in an hour.
He popped him at 57 minutes.
Well, it was in practice, not in the race.
No,
Thankfully.
in the race he popped in this 57th minute, and I was yelling at him, asking how the fuck he was able to do that.
Yeah, he can destroy front tires, pretty much. We had to basically
Very flamboyantly.
we had to build a setup around him, pretty much.
Why don't you just get Skype onto him and get him to change his driving style and drive properly?
No.
Why not?
He has an old wheel, not old, but like not new. 180 degrees, no force feedback.
Oh my.
Doesn't mean you can't drive properly though.
Well, 180 degrees,
doesn't-
no force feedback. Come on now.
So it
And he can
doesn't
drive
stop you
fast.
Yeah, there's
So
a difference
clearly
between
it's
driving
not
fast sideways
hindering
and
He
there's
just
a difference.
he turns a lot, and it creates scrubbing on the front tires, and it just
Well, he
completely
probably doesn't know
rapes
any
them.
other way.
Yeah, true, but you should have just seen it. The setup, because it's 600 horsepower for GT0. I don't know if you ever tried it or not.
I tried to try it, but it wouldn't work.
But basically, for West Hill, think of West Hill. We had the front damper
What's West
about
Hill?
10 clicks higher than you'll ever see it. We had the rear differential almost open.
What?
Yes,
Why?
it was insane.
Because we needed it, because it was fucking insanely quick. And if you came out, basically, you know, the long left hand on West Hill, that little right king afterwards, the tires would spin out of that corner if you didn't have it almost open. Yeah, right. So we needed it to be open to make that car able to, you know, turn and yet still have some kind of acceleration still. So
Yeah, I
basically, everywhere we went, we were spinning out in a tire, but that was the only way to get forward, basically.
The I suppose it could work because of the long radius corners. You don't want to nearly solid diff pushing the front end. You sort of want the inside wheel to spin, I suppose, a little bit more to sort of shorten the corner radius up a little bit. I know what you mean there.
Yeah, and for qualifying, it was open even more. was about 35 to 30% locked. That's it. It was crazy. But it was actually a really fun set to drive because you had to turn the wheel quite a bit, but the car would respond.
Yeah,
to
it was
anything
prime for my 200 degrees, basically.
Do you run 200, man?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Well, for you it is.
True that.
Wait, who's running 200?
Me, Dennis. And
Oh my.
3ID has caught Speedo.
Yes.
Yes,
Cut
Speedo's
them off.
about to pit though in 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they're like not very far behind them, so there'll be a race for it.
Yeah,
Won't stop Nikki from
Probably.
trying to battle with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nicky will send a
definitely.
dive bomb. I reckon Nicky will send a dive bomb up at the next corner, I reckon.
Oh yeah, he's only 10 car lengths back, but he'll dive bomb him.
anything's possible in a 24-hour race.
Anything's possible when Nicky's in a My 3ID car.
that's true.
Yeah.
Mostly negative stuff though.
I'd like to compare him to a magnet.
Oh, Rick went really wide through that, just before that long left-hander. I thought he was actually gonna drop a tyre off there. But he didn't, so, oh gee, homies. Don't stress. Put your guts away.
I actually went over that curb in the left-hander in one of my stints, and actually I think I got both of my rear tires up in the air for a moment.
Nice!
Yeah.
Wait,
then I
which one are you talking about, Fuse?
The left-hander, right at split 2. The curve on the right hand
yeah,
side. Yeah.
I'm talking about the one just before it,
Oh right.
the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's one of the trickiest corners ever. Never gonna know what's
Wanna
gonna
hear the
happen.
most awesome thing ever?
Yeah, that's it.
We're the only team that actually has had one of each penalties in this race. Well, Nolan Lyon had a stop go, we had a stop go and a drive through.
Wait, you what?
You don't have a -1 lap penalty yet, so I'd be quiet if I was you.
Well, I don't care. They can do anything they want at the moment. I just feel like, telling how big of this and that they are.
Are you gonna drive any more, Dennis? Because you've already done like 8 hours.
I'm gonna do 2 more hours, I think.
Okay. What is actually the 45% limit in time?
It's somewhere in
Somewhere
the 10
around 10
hours.
hours.
10 hours and 35-ish minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should be clear for another 2 stints.
Yeah, easily. I've done only 7 hours and 50 minutes so far, so no biggie.
Yeah.
And I've been awake for 20 hours. Awesome.
Nicky dive bomb, come on! Alright, Nicky dive bomb! Here we go! Oh, he's looking
He
for
didn't
it.
go for it. What a surprise.
Surprisingly enough, Cattle has been driving in some parallel universe, because the tracker shows he's already driven 15 hours. With his teammates driving 3 hours, 4 hours, and an hour each.
Rick ran wide.
So the Lowland Lions are almost done with the race, while the others have still 9 hours to go.
See, we're gonna win. We got this in the bag.
You're in future.
No, not Duck. Besides
Huh?
Ben, I'm pretty much the furthest one in the past right now.
Besides Duck, I'm in the future, you grog.
That's what I just said. I'm in the
What?
past, you're in the future.
Yeah.
You're the
16
furthest
hours
in the
between
future.
us.
I'm the second most in the past. Whatever.
Roger that.
And I'm in the middle of both of y'all's
Here we
shit.
go.
Here we go. Big draft up. I hope Rick starts
He's
blocking.
waiting.
Please
Yeah,
block.
he's waiting right now. He's gonna wait till T1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that clever driving from Nicky. Although he did pull out pretty early there. He should have it though.
He should lift a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna cut in front.
Ooh, cheeky.
That was a bit If I was
Unnecessary.
if I was Rick, I wouldn't have braked then.
And you would have received a drive-through or stop-go penalty
Probably a stop go.
instantly.
Yeah, but would have been worth it.
Okay, Egon's joining. So it's time for them to pit. What's
Yep.
surprising though is they
105 since last bit.
should end up with a one less stop than 3ID, at least one less. So they should gain quite a bit of time on them from that.
Yeah, but there's pace variance still. So let's see if they actually capitalize on that advantage.
Alright, now to show the great Vince Lombardi for a lap.
Lombardi.
Actually, I'm quite surprised with him because looking at him from last year, he's done quite some progress, I think.
Perfect. Yeah, he was starting his lap. It was like I timed it.
Yeah, Phil, you're awesome.
Who is that? Pettigrew? Oh no, that's Stu Baker. Oh, he's running wide.
Yep.
Hello.
Straight up to the pits, yeah.
He's gonna get passed by GT2 now. Oh god. By the way, Fuse, do you have some massive engine damage or something?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay, because I was just like catching you with 10 seconds per lap or something, I think. I couldn't tell if super slow or just the GT2.
10 seconds a lap sounds like you were doing 31s.
Basically, yeah. I don't even know what I did. I don't remember anything.
Whoa!
Ooh, Lombardi.
From our Scottish reporter in pit road, something Deca would say, I think. LLL is catching SR at 2 seconds a lap.
And the gap's down to 21 seconds. It was a minute, I think. No, it was less, but still.
I think we need to ride on board with somebody and get them to look left, right, really, really fast on the straightaway.
I was actually doing
should've
that
done it.
before.
You should have done that with
When
me because I
someone
was enabling and disabling my hacks going down the straightaways. And sometimes I hit wrong buttons.
Yeah, I actually was turning rapidly left and right on a straight right after Troy had told me that they're showing me on the stream. But I guess you weren't showing the onboards, only my spins.
It was just your car. I don't think I was showing inside your car.
Okay.
I did earlier, and you drove off into the grass, so I was like, nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty torn about the car right now. We have slight damage. The car drives really well, but it drives really shit.
I like this camera view, because viewers can watch in the mirror for cars coming up behind.
Yeah, that's nifty. I actually didn't notice that before.
I've been staring at it pretty much the entire time.
Well, that's really exciting, Phil.
Well, show the rear wing then instead.
Just zoom in on the rear wheel.
Yeah. Show
Okay,
it
so
from
me-
the wheels view.
Because you're American and it's 8 in the morning and probably 9 in the morning for Fuse.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that good.
light here.
1:50 a.m. Woohoo.
I don't know if there's light here. Nope. Well, I think.
Ben's
Sun's
just
gonna
about to
rise
hit
in a bit.
midnight. Horrible.
Yeah, I already pulled my blinds down in preparation for the sun rays.
I can't race until like 3 in the afternoon because the sun is like into the window and my room is like going up to 60 degrees Celsius sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I have morning sun, which is kind of useless.
Yes, and one would think that would be the only thing, but all the windows on the other apartment side has the windows like
All the windows.
flaring shut into me. Yeah, exactly.
Wonder if any of
That's
these are
nifty.
for a battle.
For
Yeah.
a bad battle.
Angry Angus, Lanzarote, or Lanzarote, and I actually don't even know what that other car is.
Project Busters.
The
I
what?
don't have the car number.
The Italians, the Project and Busters racing team in the XRR with the eyes.
What an
Do you know what
original
the
name.
number is?
20.
Yeah, Spada.
Big thanks to Niall and his nifty hub.
Do you know on the tracker if they're on the same lap?
11th, Angry Angus is 12th, but in front of them, so no. None of this is our position.
Oh. Dang. It's like real Le Mans. Crap.
Yeah.
I was looking back actually. I don't know if it was Le Mans or Petit, but one of them, I could not find one car that was on the same lap. There was like 18
Must have
or
been Petit Le Mans.
it was like 18 or 24 in a row that none of them were on the same lap. What's interesting is Hugo and 3ID have done one less pit stop than Speedo GT2.
What? Scott, I'm totally gonna have a go at your sister now.
Yeah, but Hugo is 42 minutes into his stint and Speedo have just pitted.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yep, isn't as interesting as we thought. So, let's look
We need to
through
get-
the list.
We need to get Ben Keogh in here so he
Yeah.
can describe
No,
to
we don't.
us.
No.
No, listen to this. A 12-hour race, one
Yeah, get him in here
driver
while
per
Dennis is
car.
in here.
That sounds like not a lot of finishes. Which is actually pretty surprising if we look at the tracker with nearly 15 hours driven already and we have only one retirement.
It's quite nice, actually.
Yeah, that is remarkable.
But, see, I don't know if people know this, but Ben was wanting basically to
Kill Dennis.
add a thing to the tracker where it tracks when you have to take, let's say, a poo break. It will track that.
The what?
A poo break.
How the hell are you gonna track that?
Well, basically, when you're coming to
Everyone
pit
knows
road,
that you'll actually win that race, Phil.
exactly. Basically,
Because
when
Phil's constipated.
No, Phil's pool lap time is like 1:37.5. I have it on my phone.
no, 107.5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
But
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know what he
crazy.
does. He just goes to the toilet and he's like, I'm done.
Doesn't even wipe. Screw wiping.
no,
No, he
wipe
wipes.
and
He has,
wash
he
my
has,
hands.
he has like a minute for wiping, man.
Wipe and wash my hands. Back here, minute 7 seconds.
Wow. Impressive.
But basically though, you come into pit road and you say you have like a bind, and let's say you put poo or dump or number 2 something. You put that, and then the tracker automatically reads that and puts it in as your poo break. I don't
So
know.
what exactly is the point of tracking this? To get some kind of a deduction or a penalty
It's because-
for pooping?
Look,
Ultimate
Phil is
track
American.
along
He
with
has
stuff
some
is-
kind of fetish, so he knows when people are going to poop, and he gets
No,
spy.
this was Ben's idea, not mine.
Yeah,
Why?
well, obviously, I do agree. Everything that has columns always needs more columns.
Exactly.
But he just wants to know, because think about it. You
Guys,
have
I'm
to
going for
go
a train.
fast so you don't lose time on the racetrack.
I'm going for a train, guys. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Is that the euphemism for a long number 2?
No, but actually I'm gonna do one before I go for the train anyway.
Are you gonna do
so
one?
that- so I
Good luck.
don't pull poo while I'm lifting weights.
From all of us here in the commentary box,
I'll be back, so you don't have to
say
say
hi to
goodbye.
your sister.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
I don't like you much actually. I will for you, Dennis, because you were nice about it.
What about me?
Phil, you're married.
Nah.
Still. Don't forget that.
Yeah, man, and you've got a girlfriend that keeps
What?
dragging you away from me anyway, so...
What the hell, man? Dennis
the hell
is the
does
one
Phil have
being
girlfriend?
creepy about.
Never had
What up?
Anton
me?
just put.
Why?
What you said, she's?
I said that Dennis is the one being creepy about it, not me.
I'm not creepy.
Anyway,
See you soon. You better be back
maybe.
soon.
Have a good sesh, mate.
Roger.
So I heard you were on board with me for a while, guys.
Yeah.
Was it exciting?
Yes, very.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun. You got close to cars.
I'm very
That
close.
was you.
I have to admit, Lombardi was more fun to watch, but you were okay too.
Shot on board with Daskowitz. I said that right, I think.
Pretty much. Close enough.
Okay, now we just got brake checked by 57. Oh, 53. You know what?
What?
I'm done. Screw
What's
this.
With what?
This
what's the
right
gap?
here. Lift his feet.
Oh, come on. What's the gap between third and fourth?
In which class?
Oh, GT1.
Less than 9 seconds. Down
Oh.
from 20.
And I believe he's doing 2 seconds a lap. So I'm gonna have it on Daskowitz, go to the bathroom, come back, switch.
What? Daskowicz is 140 behind Lowland Lions.
I know, but I'm just keeping it on
okay,
him so
okay, yeah.
someone can watch a Polish guy for once.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we have a mud in here. No, don't say anything about the hacks again.
A wild moderator appears.
It's super effective.
Yeah.
And very, very nice on track. Thank you, Flame.
Now we have to say flamboyant and furniture. again. But yeah, Lowland Lions is catching Sonic Realms really fast. The gap's down to 60 seconds, but Lowland Lions has to pit in around 5 minutes. Sonic Realms is 20 minutes into their stint with Unitas at the wheel. So let's see, what are the smaller gaps? Project and Buster's racing teams apparently less than a second behind Angry Angus Racing, fighting for 11th position in GT1. Both have had... Project and Buster's racing team actually have had a lot of unluck. They already have -2 laps for shift S's or P's. And one of the drivers has apparently driven 9.5 hours already. So let's see. In GT2, apparently Marius Golombek is now only 3.6 seconds behind Gazunas. Both are in the middle of their stint. Marius has been catching Gazunas pretty rapidly, so we're gonna have quite a battle soon, hopefully. Once our favorite Mexican gets back.
Mexican.
Well, close enough.
The Spanish is from Spain.
Doesn't matter,
I
it's
see. I see.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
both are on Earth.
Apparently,
Couldn't agree more.
according to the geography lesson earlier, all of the Portuguese guys are from Southern America, so I'm not surprised with anything anymore.
I'm pretty sure that came from an American.
No, that actually came from Chris, I think.
Wow.
One of the Chris's at least.
No. Surely no.
It must have been American.
Well, there has
I'm sure
only
even
been
Phil
one
agrees on that.
American over here.
No, I can't agree on that one because I would be the one to say it. Because Deco didn't say it.
Exactly.
Okay, perhaps.
I wouldn't say that though.
You would say that. Wait, you're not sitting in the toilet right now speaking to us, right?
No, I already went and came back. And I went to the kitchen.
See what I'm saying?
Who is Pussy Energy Drink in the chat?
I have no idea. Oh, Ventervi is up again and going to be taking over for Lowland Lions from Robin Friskops.
What's this battle for here? Going back.
Yeah, what you're seeing on the stream right now is battle for 6th position in the GT2 class. Gazunas has been caught by Golombek. Golombek actually drove down quite a long gap. And they're both in the middle of their stints, as I already mentioned, I think.
You also have less than 9 hours to go.
Yeah, that is true. And since I'm not very good at the play-by-play commentary, just watch them go at it for a bit.
We'll yell when something happens.
Pro tip number 5. Don't piss off an angry Danish Colombian.
Seems like Golombek is a lot faster than Gazunas.
He's caught about 45 seconds, I believe, in the past hour or so.
About 1 second a lap.
very good on brakes. Props to everyone who's watching the stream all night long. Where's my mic? Oh wow, it's on the ground.
There's also a battle of GT1 11th and 12th position.
What the names or car numbers?
It's 37 and 20, and it's Angry Angus Racing and
Oh, here goes
Project
Marius.
Combustors. Really? Side by side.
Can you is the inside here? Ooh. Hold it for now. Marius messed up on the exit. It's been surprising. There's so much close racing. There hasn't really been any contact.
Because we haven't seen a lot of the actual contact on the stream.
Yeah, well.
There's plenty of friendly door banging going on between GT1s and GT2s.
Well, I meant when actually battling for position.
Yeah, true. Because there hasn't been a lot of battles for position lately.
That was a huge run. He's behind before they even get to the corner. Oh! And that was.
Whoa!
Aye, aye, aye.
Looks like gas might almost looked like he let off the brake. That or he just messed up when downshifting. Locked the rears. Slid into him.
Yeah, I'm presuming he was too late on the brakes there.
Yeah, you can tell he was trying to avoid it, but
Yeah. So now that Golombek is clear, he's gonna probably disappear into the distance.
now I think I asked this question. If the 37 and the 20 were on the same lap.
Yeah, they are now.
How they are now? They're the exact same as they were before.
Not sure, but they're now 0.3 seconds apart. But they're in different phases of their stints, but we still might see some action.
Oh, there we go. Another 3ID driver.
Yes?
Jarno Lahaikinen?
Lehikoinen.
You're pronouncing that for the rest of the night?
Alright.
Oh, this is a long pack of GT2s ahead.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, most of the grid has kind of grouped into long trains. When I was doing my last previous stint around an hour ago, I constantly hit like a patch of 6 or 7 GT2s.
Whoa, Lanzarote slides up.
Contact. 3 wide.
Somebody just went
Oh
off.
my.
Woo!
Yep, GT2 went off to the right. GT2 went off to the left.
Let's say it was City Liga. They look okay though. You know if any of those GT2s are battling?
Not at the moment. The closest gap is in GT2 is Golombek pulling away from Gasunas, and then there's actually Virtual Racing Team car number 63 and Mafia Racing car number 81, 0.6 seconds apart. Battle for 15th position in GT2 class.
Oh, there's going some action on the finish straight. Number 20 is overtaking number 37.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, finally.
It's a three-way
And-
T1 battle.
Yeah.
Even though one's a lap down.
Once a lap up, I think.
Lap
Yeah,
up, yeah.
Lanzarote is not even 2 laps
Yeah.
in front of those guys. So I'm not really sure why
Bumping.
he's not getting out of the way.
Oh, Angus.
Oh, late braking.
It's okay though.
I'll go catch a few hours of Dreamland, guys. Good night.
Good night, Dennis.
So 10 minutes less than 9 hours to go still. It's 8 AM CET, so I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more European drivers waking up and hopefully fresh to drive and take over from the nighttime guys, so we'll probably see a slight surge in pace.
Is it me?
Run.
Or has Chris Ford been driving?
For ages, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been driving for 3 hours already, I think. Or onto his 3rd hour. Yeah, he's onto his 3rd hour right now. So apparently, wait a minute, someone has shift P'd around 10 minutes ago. Or they're just talking about something that happened earlier. Anyway, Genuine managed to killed their engine at some point, some time ago.
Yeah, that was.
Relevant info.
Yeah, that was a while back. They killed
Okay.
it and had to ship it.
My bad.
It's Core GT1 getting around Chris.
With Teemu Suninen currently driving for Cole. So the difference between the leaders, Lehikoinen is 6 seconds in front of Speedo after his pit stop. Liban is halfway through his stint. So, and since he has a lighter car, he's probably going to be catching Lehikoinen shortly. I'm being told by the guy who doesn't want to come in here that Teemu for Core is really careful with his tires, or just doesn't use them and manages to go 30 laps on his stint in an XRR, which is impressive. That must be like an hour or 15 or something.
Let's see how he caresses the tires here.
120 even.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's alright. A little bit tired.
Whoa, it's only 12 there.
Yeah, I've been up a while.
Me too.
I've been driving, unlike you.
Hey, this is a very stressful job.
Yeah, doing nothing will make you sleepy. I agree.
So what's going on track, guys? I haven't been paying attention.
Right now, we're watching your
Pretty much
teammate.
nothing.
Excellent.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much spread out right now, apart from the leads still being 6 seconds apart.
Oh, we had a pass for position. Angry Angus was passed by I never remember it.
By Project and Busters Racing Team.
That one.
Which is also
Yeah,
known as
the Italians.
which is also known as the Italian team that is not R4R or Player Zone. There's only 3 Italian teams.
And then Raptor passed Genuine.
Yeah, well, that was Gollenbeck against Clytus. That's not really a huge battle.
Yeah, Gollenbeck is now 7 seconds clear of Gasunas. He's about to pit soon.
He's tracking us down, I'm sure, now.
Yeah, probably. He's 16 seconds behind Core Racing GT2 before his pit stop.
Yeah, he was 25 seconds behind a little while ago.
He is doing blistering pace. He's only driven 5 hours. I thought he has done more.
Well, this is Eunice's first stint too, and he's still on his fresh tires, so we'll see if he gets faster later in the stint. And our car has a bit of damage that's making it very oversteery at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was from the incident with me, Campini, and Ramos.
It's been like that for about 7 or 8 hours at this point.
Oh, okay.
We have so far in this race not fixed damage.
Okay, we've already had 2 extra pit stops and we've repaired damage twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've not had any disconnects or any pit stops for damage, so we're running a clean race so far. Knock on wood.
Hey, we did it. XR core car. GT1.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that a while ago.
That was, even though the race was completely clean, had no problems at all, it was a very boring race. I think I'd rather run into someone.
Yeah. Well, there's something beautiful about a race that goes entirely according to plan, but it's also slightly anticlimactic, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how it's going to be though. You run a perfect race.
Hope so.
Not everyone's going to do that.
Still got a long way to go.
Yeah, Liban still slowly but surely catching Lehikoinen. The gap's down to 4.6 seconds for the GT1 lead. My 3ID Gaming still safely in the lead for GT2 with Hugo driving at the moment. Speedo Racing is in second, almost 2 laps behind. Or is that just 1 lap? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that the Speedo Racing GT1 is catching my 380 guy. So I think we should wait for it. Could be a great battle.
Speedo car is much later in the stint, isn't he?
Yeah, but they're running so long stints. They're never really faster.
Gotcha.
It's kind of cool. It's speed versus strategy.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about GT1 right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as I said earlier, let's see if Speedo manages to capitalize on their advantage of probably doing at least 1 less pit stop. They're currently 32 minutes into the stint, while 3ID is only 10, with 3ID having 1 more pit stop. The leader has already done 339 laps in 15 hours.
Anybody know how the distance on that?
In terms of kilometers?
Multiplied by 8.8.
Yeah.
How many laps again?
339.
About 3,500, I think.
No, less than 3k.
Yeah.
2,980.
Ah,
Let's see here.
And that's about 1,853 miles.
Yeah. So in
For-
2 laps, They're gonna pass the 3,000 kilometer mark.
Nice.
And multiply that by nearly 30 or so, and you'll get how many kilometers have been driven on this track today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A rough approximate says nearly 90,000 kilometers has been driven on Aston in the last 15 and a half hours.
It's going to be a little bit less since the GT2s run fewer laps.
Yeah, that's why I multiplied with 30, not 31.
Well, that's an impressive number.
Yeah, it is. I just checked, even I have driven 620 kilometers already today. And that's in the last 8 hours or so.
Wow.
Three states, I
He's so
think.
tired. He wants work. Actually wants to do something. He's gonna edit the tracker to get the actual answer.
Well, the thing is, when you get really deep into a race and you've been up for close to 24 hours, you really need a task to keep your mind active, or else you just start dozing off.
Yeah, definitely. You'd be
Which
a
is
lot
where-
fresher as well, Phil, if you found something more taxing to do.
I've been watching movies.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the
that's-
TV on. Put it
That's
on the
really
movie
mentally
channel.
taxing. In other news, it's 9:27 a.m. here in Estonia, and it's snowing outside, and it's light.
Lucky boy.
Have you guys seen the movie called MacGruber?
Yes.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It's one of the dumbest movies ever.
Yes, very much
It's
so.
it's kind of amazing though.
It is.
That's
You ever heard of
quite an
MacGyver?
oxymoron.
It's a Saturday Night Live movie spoof of.
Oh,
Oh,
someone's in the gravel. 63.
Oh,
63, that is...
Virtual Racing Team.
Yeah, with their FXR.
Oh.
With the
Can you-
Peruvian Jay Valdez driving for them at the moment.
you guys may recall that towards the end of the first stint, they were running in second place in GT2.
Yeah. That was because they
So an
pitted
off-off
so much
T1.
later.
Check.
Yeah, the race has
Flame.
gone downhill for them.
Oh no.
Hey, what is your teammate doing?
I don't know.
Skillful driving
not
is
only
what
is
he's
he
doing.
going in reverse, he's in the sand.
Is he going to drive like that the whole lap?
Thank God he hasn't got stuck.
Oh, that guy who was in the Modi 21. He just joined. I had no idea he was a
timed out.
driver. Oh, he timed out. That's the guy I couldn't
37.
pronounce his name.
Oh, someone time's out. Oh,
Gox
yeah.
is-
37.
Gox is easy. It was some other guy. Or was it?
Chris Ford
No,
still
it
driving.
wasn't.
Was it Chucky?
Dunno. Yeah, Chris Ford has almost driven 3 hours for Synergy Racing Team, which is still in third place in GT2. But as I've heard, Isaac is actually back, so I presume he's going to be taking over in like 5 to 10 minutes. So
Chris Ford's
we'll
actually-
hopefully get Chris back.
And Chris is actually doing quite well. His fastest lap is a 47.6, which is not slow by any means.
Yeah,
It's nice to see.
I'm actually surprised with his pace. Don't tell him I said that.
He's only 2/10 off of Miko, which is quite an accomplishment.
Chris has always been decently fast.
Yeah,
He just never races.
So, Marius Golombek for Raptor Gaming pitting after a 1 hour and 5 minute stint from 6th position. He's going to fall back into 7th, right behind Genuine. But
I wonder if.
Oh,
go ahead.
Genuine is actually going to have to pit in like 5 minutes as well. So let's see who does the pit stop better. There might be some leapfrogging action because the gap is only 7.7 seconds before the pit.
I'm actually watching a movie, and they're in Kyoto, Japan right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just cool. I just looked at it. Movies are just playing along, and I just look every 30 minutes.
I'm sure that you're getting a lot out of them that way.
Get some weird movies on in the middle of the night.
Is there anything happening on track?
That's a good question. Let's check the track out.
Number 53 and number 97 are running relatively close together.
That is... Wait, what? 53 and who?
97, GTS and HRT.
I think they're behind. They're on different laps, I think. And
Yeah,
the track
they're close
just
together.
disappeared for me from the Nile hub.
Troy saying that I missed something?
Yeah, he's apparently saying that Infinity took out Sonic Realms while trying to unlock, and now Sonic Realms has a lot of damage.
Is it me or the tracker isn't working?
Yeah, the tracker just disappeared.
I assume it's something that the Boothy's doing to it.
Yeah.
Echo.
So let's look at remote then. Liban is still catching Leikoinen. The gap is down to like 3 seconds now for first place in GT1 class. Liban is around 25 minutes further into the stint, if I recall correctly. So we still might see them getting together on the track.
You're right. Isaac Price just joined the server.
That's nice, which means we're gonna get Chris back.
Watch him go to bed.
Let's hope he doesn't.
They disconnected.
That's peculiar.
He did this earlier and he joined right after.
We still have 121 viewers watching, which is still quite impressive. So, hi to everyone who's watching, who's still awake or who's already woken up again. Sorry for not a lot of play-by-play commentary and not a lot of words overall. The normal stream commentary will be resuming in a couple of hours when our main commentators wake up again. But the race is still very much
Interesting.
What's the word? No, not interesting. Okay,
Not
let's go
interesting.
in full effect.
Core GT2 just went off in turn 1, but managed to keep going.
How far behind is Golombek from him? He should be right behind Core GT2.
He's quite a bit back because he's pitted and we have not
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, right. So Stratev pitting again.
I have Yunus, my other TS, telling me he lost about 7 seconds going through the gravel.
Okay. We also see Krasimir Ivanov connecting again to take over the Genuine Racing GT2 car, number 60, from whoever's driving right now.
Latest Gasolinus.
That'll be an upgrade. Because Ivanov is the guy who put that car on pole, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or not on pole, but high in.
Yeah,
in
it's the one who qualified, yeah.
He pre-qualified it on pole.
Perhaps. Yeah, and Ivanov is also more successful at having contact with other cars.
Excellent.
Which is kind of surprising when you compare him to Kazunas, because Kazunas has always been the guy to be a ringer in every single endurance race, and just generally, I might be offending, not offending, but might be extrapolating here, but he's always been the one ending up in incidents when Shunt Williams isn't driving.
Well, he's also pretty young, and he's come a long way from where he started out. So he's
That is true. That is true.
He's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
And hence we have him driving on a team like Genuine, which is a real contender. So that's not a team that you would have seen him with a year or two ago.
Yeah, definitely. Then again, Genuine actually didn't exist or wasn't as good a couple of years ago. They're quite an upstart team, if you can call it that.
Yeah, and they've just lost one of their fastest drivers, which is kind of a shame. But they still have Joni Tormola.
Oh right, yeah. Well, that's always the case. The fastest drivers get picked off, but get poached by the
Golombek
teams.
just now passed. So he did actually catch a lot of time.
Someone just half spun in the pits coming in. I think that was the 56 car of Infinity Skills, but they kept going, I believe.
They just went by the pits.
Yeah, apparently Genuine managed to make up quite some time, because the gap is definitely smaller than 7 seconds after the pit stop now. But since Golombek is further into his stint, he's probably going to be pulling away soon.
The car that half spun in the pits was the 22 car of Lanzarote racing team, I believe. Sorry.
Also, we see Isaac Price connecting to the server again. Probably now taking over from Chris Ford for Synergy Racing.
Oh, and the 22 has just whipped out major body work, so that surely cost a lot of time.
That is true. Lanzarote should be running somewhere in 7th place in GT1, if I'm not mistaken. Sasha Riegler connected to the server. He's going to be taking over from Unitis for the Sonic Realms GT1 car, currently in 3rd position.
Chris Ford finally pits. That was an interesting stop.
That is spectacular.
He's just showing off.
Yeah, probably.
He better come in here now.
Yeah, he can just be dragged in here now.
If you squint really hard, you can see Chris get out of the car and walk into the garage and then up the stairs to the commentary booth. If you squint really hard and you've been awake for 24 hours, you can see that.
I haven't been awake 24 hours.
No, but you have. Someone else.
No.
Someone, somewhere.
For how many hours?
In Europe, most likely.
I've been up for 16.
Yeah, I've only been up since... Oh yeah, 16.
So is Egon still catching up to Yarno here, or is it pretty much static?
It was 3.5 a few laps ago, it was 3.2 just now.
Yeah. And we have a new PB for Mr. something Koskinen?
Koskinen, yes.
Yeah, driving for Core GT2. He's improved on his previous PB by 1/10 of a second. Hey Chris.
Hi.
So how were your stints?
Wait,
Three of them.
I gotta do this.
Like driving
This is
through.
Michael McDonald.
Shut up, Phil. Oh, like driving something that doesn't want to be driven by somebody who doesn't want to be driving it. Well, the person who's supposed to be taking over doesn't wake up because he's fallen asleep because he's a Norwegian retard.
You sound enthusiastic.
Very.
Are you going to be doing any more stints? Oh no.
Driving as well as I did there.
Yeah, your pace was okay. And
No, it
Synergy is
wasn't.
still in third.
Pace was shocking. I was doing low 47s from like lap 15 in testing, and I did 147 in 3 hours there. I couldn't bring myself to go fast. At the time where Tommy fell asleep, he just told me that we're like a lap ahead of whoever was behind us. And then he fell asleep. But then Isaac eventually answered his phone in the 6th time of calling him. And then I find out we're only 50 seconds ahead. It's like, oh.
Who are you ahead of?
There you go. Had some great fun with some unpredictable GT1s, to borrow your expression from Two-Land earlier viewed.
Yeah, I think I actually dive bombed you somewhere right before you pitted for the first time.
Did you? Can't remember.
Yeah, in
Oh
the
no,
hairpin.
I was letting you through. I let you through.
Oh, okay.
I could have turned in if I wanted, but I was going wide anyway to let you through. Go on then. On you go.
Yeah, I thought I slowed you down there, cause my line was off.
Well, I had no idea. I've never driven that setup before because I was practicing on the wrong setup, so I had no idea how long the tyres would last and when they're supposed to be going.
That sounds like fun.
It was fun. All week I've been practicing on the wrong setup, and that setup feels nowhere near as good as the other one did. Me, that's the first stint I've done on that set. Plus, also my wheel, for some reason, wasn't calibrated properly at the start of the stint, and I'm gonna have to go and look at the profiler because it feels like fucking center spring is on, no force feedback.
Furniture.
It's past 7 a.m. there.
Yeah.
Mistake.
All the families eating breakfast and watching
Goodbye,
MOE.
goodbye, center spring. Oh, sorry to the families who are watching MOE with us.
Yeah, I am actually sorry about that as well. Sorry for them who watch
For watching
MOE at 7 a.m. with their family. No, actually I commend you. Yeah, very noble. Even though there's nothing going on.
Come on now, who doesn't
Apart
wake up?
from a mess on the stream, as you can see.
Who doesn't wake up, turn on MOE on their nice big TV right in
On a
front of
Sunday
their
morning.
kitchen table and eat breakfast with their family?
personally me.
I haven't heard of anyone who has a particularly big TV in the kitchen.
Well, maybe you have a big TV that you can see from the kitchen.
Well, then it's not much of a kitchen, is it?
Yeah, well,
Oscar
had a computer in his
pseudo,
kitchen, so...
It's a pseudo kitchen. A kitchen with identity problems. It thinks it's a kitchen, but it actually isn't, because there's no walls in between.
Call for turn 1. Ooh, Core GT1. Ben has muted.
I don't want to drive again. Please
You know what you
don't
can do?
wake up.
Is you can be on here when you drive.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that, and it was a firm no. Right, I was literally for about half an hour going, Tommy, 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 you bastard, wake up. Tommy, you cunt, wake up. Tommy, Tommy, wake the fuck up. Tommy, Tommy! No response. Fallen asleep on his disc. No, it's the morning, we can't swear anymore. An interesting fight in GT1 still for the lead, I suppose.
Yeah, Le'Veon hasn't pit yet.
Yeah, he's going to pit in like 5 minutes or something. Lowland Lions is actually back to 3rd position now, after quite a while. But with Ventjärvi being 33 seconds in front of Riedler for Sonic Realms, but Ventjärvi is going to pit in like 20 minutes or so. But that's definitely a position change that's going to solidify, I guess, because Lowland Lions seem to be doing better pace. I can imagine that the Sonic Realms guys are pretty tired already, because both Wheeler and Knops have done like at least 5 hours each.
Yay, I've got another triple stint to do if Tommy doesn't wake up. Yay. So
That
I can't
sounds
use
fun.
eyes much more, and then I'll have to dial 2 more at the end as well. Like, oh, me alone.
So
Where's
you've
Mika?
got no one else coming?
Miko can't race in the morning because Mummy will castrate him.
Would you have another teammate?
Sammy can't race because he's... And Samsa wants FXR. Singing his handbrake. Why there's no FXR, so it's a running joke. We sort of, on our stint plan, wrote down funny things again. It's sort of like a tradition from the old people who were in Sonic Realms racing to sort of, on these sort of big events, completely ruined the stint plan by writing joke things. And we even had a Simon Cattell one, looking at Sylvia, running away from Sylvia, seeing the police, etc, etc. But yeah, that sounded funnier in my head. Oh god, I can't even. But I think there was that as well. There was also Spudoo fighting like bastards.
Somehow, even with this commentary, our viewer count is climbing again.
Well, okay, I can try and be more
They're
enthusiastic.
waking
when
up.
he wants it.
They're waking up. Come on.
And they're
I'm
waking
looking-
up to Chris Ford losing his mind.
I think. I hope Tommy's watching. You're out. Tommy.
You're beep.
You're such a piece of Swedish flamboyant furniture.
But he's Norwegian, but I understood that eventually.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I just tried to add some spice to the insult.
Yay, at least Isaac's having the same problems I had with the car because of his stupid damper damage. Yay.
So there has been 2 driver changes. Pizzo taking over from Spada for team number 20, which is Project and Buster's racing team, and Basi Giovanni taking over from Stuart Baker for Concept Racing.
I would love some pizza right now.
I would love pizza right now. I have tuna and I want to make sandwiches, but it's close to my parents getting up and, well... Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get something soon.
Do have steak crisps. Where are they gone? There they are.
I actually have some stir fry that I made earlier. I should warm that up. I just put everything on the pan and added oil.
Did you stir it as you fried it?
Yeah,
Good.
furiously.
This is Michael McDonald and I'm listening to... Oh, Dom's not here to appreciate that. Oh,
Yeah, Dom went to bed not long ago.
was he drunk?
No. He was half dead though.
Where'd Duck go?
On a
went
train.
to go work out. He'll be back.
Actually, it's funny you say you thought you died bombed me. I thought your car was probably, along with the Angry Angus car, the fairest sort of lappers out there. Cheers.
What?
I thought your car was the fairest lapper out there with the
Oh,
Angry
okay.
Angus car.
Well,
was
I
cool.
only lapped you once, so that's the only impression you'll have.
Well, Adam decided that
Right.
Adam was feeling nice enough to stay right behind me all throughout the second split, and so did Stu. So,
Oh my.
being very fair. Not the whole second split. I mean, the sort of the bit when the, GT1 will lose out the draft behind me.
I would have probably squeezed you.
Yeah, I got eye-bombed by the core GT1 car, which I was delighted about.
Is that going into the left-hander towards split 2?
Yes.
That happened live on stream. It was nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I just know he's going to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to back right out of this. I know exactly what's coming. And I love the way. I love the way he's actually replicated the damage he had earlier on in the race, but on the other side of his car. It was.
I'm pretty sure Corey Corey did that damage actually, and Timo just is driving with it.
It was an exact replica.
I hope the puncture was entertaining enough. If someone actually saw that.
Were my 2 crashes
Got it on stream?
I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Chris, no. But your puncture was on stream.
One of them I was trying to phone Isaac at the time, and I sort of decided to do this, and I was coming into the chicane, and it sort of went wrong.
You're a brilliant man.
I know. Well, not exactly. I wasn't exactly under pressure at the time. Oh, for God's sake, Isaac, repair that damage.
You should probably say that in the Synergy Racing channel.
Oh no, I can't be bothered yet, because I know it's going to come down to whether I want it repaired or not. Because we're getting close to Isaac being out of time, and if Norwegian doesn't wake up, well, actually I don't know how long Isaac's driven for now. Without a tracker, don't know.
Well, he's only into his first stint right now. Oh, you mean overall?
Yeah, no, as in overall. He's in. It's only 8 hours to. I'm sure I could do 7 hours in a row. No, I couldn't. God, no. Can't. No, I think he must have only done with 6, maybe. So maybe got 3 after this.
Yeah, that sounds safe.
Since I got 6 hours of driving. Yay.
Well, Egon finally makes his pit stop.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
He was actually losing time to Yarno.
Tires were getting cold.
Yeah. That's the downside of running R3s for over an hour.
Conquest make a pit stop.
Indeed. Indeed they do. So I suppose since everybody's waking up in the morning, I should give a... Well, hang on, the tracker's not working, so I can't give a rundown of the positions. Oh, God.
Well, the top 3.
Okay, top 3, yeah.
GT1 is My 3ID Racing Gaming. I don't remember. Speedo Racing in second, and Bowland Lions have made their way back to third.
GT2, I think it's safe to assume that leading is My 3ID Gaming with world champion Hugo Luis in the car at the moment, with Speedo second and Synergy are third. That would make most sense. Yay, we got it in the end. Okay. Is Wilco supposed to be waking up at some point to do the remainder?
Not sure.
Oscar?
Not sure.
Dom's not because he's been to his hands. I watched the start of the race again on demand film. I did get quite enthusiastic, didn't I?
Yeah, you're a little upset.
Pillow on my backside now. So much happier.
I think I want to make myself a snack. Who shall we go on board with? I have decided. Oh, Lombardi just had contact with somebody. Must be Core Racing GT2.
We must. But we also have a lot heavier fuel right now.
Yeah, that looks like engine damage though.
Wow, that's a whole slew of cars there. Angry Angus Racing and Concept Racing having to shuffle through those GT2s now.
Vince Lombardi is just not giving Eunice any kind of room right now. He's four laps down.
Yeah.
No concept. Mistake there.
Yeah, that ended surprisingly well. Just slight warming of the rear tires that will have practically no effect.
The Alpha's France car is currently in the 10th position in GT2 class.
So after Lowland Lions pitted, they are right in front of Sonic Ones.
43 seconds. Yeah.
Right in front of Riegler, midway through his stint, slightly hot tyres. Sonic Rams finally did have a third driver, of course, into the server not long ago. Well, not bad. Oh, it's the non-special 3ID driver. Yay!
João Olmes from Portugal in Southern America.
Near the moon. I wonder if Rager's got the pace to overtake Event Jarvie.
He might have, because Ventervi is finishing his first lap, I think. He is very close to him. We'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty sure Riegler is going to go for an overtake, because he really needs to do so if he's faster. Not sure he will be able to pull a gap to Ventervi enough to stay third after his pit stop in like 20 minutes. So Paul Munter taking over from Sebastian Seibold for car number 47.
Here goes Riegler, Fuse, here goes Riegler on the back of Ed Jarvie. Good run
Yeah.
actually for Riegler. He's got the outside line for the left-right. For the first part, he's going to be through way before the corner. Miles in front. Good move there from Riegler. Up into third place again.
Yeah, that was on the screen pass, made it right in front of Venteri, right before the braking zone, so he didn't even have to compromise his corner speed. We'll see how much of a gap can Riegler pull. Hugo Lewis making a pit stop in the lead of my three, from the GT2 lead, yeah.
We've managed to miss Riegler getting repassed by Venturi for third position.
Oh, indeed. That is surprising. Because Riegler isn't even in the draft, so he must have messed up in the last corner, I think. Because yeah, Venter is like pretty far ahead of him right now. That's peculiar. Oh, apparently Venteri got the run out of split to side by side in the final two corners. So Venteri was actually the first one onto the start finish straight.
Sorry about that. I was getting a snack.
There's Ivanov for genuine racing is apparently 1.4 seconds behind Koskinen. I think he's catching him.
I was passing him.
Yeah, Ivanov and Koskinen side by side. Ivanov trying to pass Koskinen. Not getting the run down. We're probably going to side by side into the left-hander. That's going to be interesting.
Oh.
Koskinen's edging it out slightly. But Ivanov is probably going to get the run down the straight. Not sure if he's in the draft. He might be slightly too far from Koskinen for core GT2. This is for 6th place in GT2.
Well, there's also a battle between Ventiarve and Riegler.
Yeah, that's still going on. Koskinen getting out first from the last corner with Ivanov in his draft. Ivanov getting the run down the finish straight. Going to the outside. That was surprising. He had the draft for actually the whole straight, and he couldn't even actually get on the side of Koskinen. Now they're going too wide, approaching the first hairpin again. And Ivanov manages to pass Koskinen into the hairpin. So Ivanov now pulling away from Koskinen. We still have Ventiarve and Riegler battling for 3rd position in GT1. Riegler still on a lot lighter car with way warmer tires than Ventiarve, so he's still holding on. Slightly too far for the draft though. We see Jonathan Palmer connecting to the server. Apparently he's awake still, or again.
It's 3:20 in the morning. Surely he didn't just wake up.
I'm not sure. He did mention going to work early. And Riegler is in front again. Ventiarve going side by side.
Contact.
He might get the run on the outside, and he does actually. Ventiarve has got his tires up to temperature by now. Also, I do apologize for being so anticlimactic and stuttering. While you admire the battle going on the stream, I'm gonna take a look at the tracker and see what else is going on. Crowell in 10th has managed to close the gap to 20 seconds to Concept Racing in front in 9th in GT1. Ventiarve slightly pulling away from Riegler again. Riegler doesn't seem to be getting the best runs out of the last corner. He might be taking it a bit easier in his XRR to avoid getting on two wheels, which the FZR doesn't have a problem with. Jarno Lehikoinen pitting from the lead of GT1. Gap to Speedo in second was 1 minute and 2 seconds before his pit stop. That should be well enough to stay still in the lead.
Ouch. Oh, that's Lanzarote? Or is that core? GT1.
That is GT1 core racing timing out again from 8th position. That's already the second disconnect after race.
It's our third of the evening, I believe. Not the best race for our GT1 car.
Yeah. Wasn't it
Despite-
Corey timing out before?
Corey did once, and Andre
Yeah.
did once.
Yeah. That's even
Now Andre
worse,
has
really.
twice. The problem is our schedule was heavily loaded towards the beginning of the race, with only really Andre and Corey left for the last half of the race. Luckily, Timu was able to wake up and do a couple stints in the morning, but it's still pretty heavy load on Corey and Andre, and of course those two are the ones who are timing out, so it's not working well for us.
Yeah. This might put you behind us again.
Which means you need to put Stu back in the car.
I'm actually not
Do
sure.
it.
I'm not sure who's gonna drive and how much. Buzz is driving right now. Adam is on standby, probably going to drive the next one, I think.
And where's Lars?
Yeah. Lars is down with flu. He told us on Friday.
Wuss.
Yeah, he probably just didn't want to do the night stints with Troy. So I had to take the honors to do that. And I survived. Stu giving you a sad face in the chat.
He's never gonna safety car for us ever again.
Riegler still hot on the tail of Ventervi. I'm actually surprised. I was actually thinking that Ventervi would pull away from Riegler. But I guess he just woke up, and Riegler's pace actually has been really, really good all throughout the race. Explains them being third for like 5 or 6 hours, and now battling for third.
Yeah,
Rigor's making a comeback to Masters of Endurance since he was banned from competition for using follow view for a long time.
Wow.
But we decided to allow him to use it for this race since it's a pretty wide open track, and he's Indy 1.
He's actually using follow view.
Yep,
That's surprising.
he always does.
Yeah, Renault also used to do that, and I was amazed at that as well. Guess that's the childhood Need for Speed experience that gets you used to that, I guess.
Yeah, and Rio is actually the cause of that rule in
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, from South City, he caused a crash in the tunnel turn there.
Well, actually, our second check driver, Flowcheck, is also uses follow view, but not now.
What team is he driving for?
Check racing.
Oh, right. Dollar. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was his real name.
Stream just died. Lost internet connection.
Yep.
Oh, time to get a commercial break.
This is the elevator song.